Former President Trump's daughter Ivanka is back on the stand after a short break in court. She's been calm and soft-spoken during her testimony today as the state's final witness in the civil fraud trial against her father, two brothers, and the family company. Former President Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Eric Trump all took the stand already, trying to distance themselves from the company's finances. I want to bring in ABC News investigative reporter Olivia Rubin from the courthouse and ABC News executive editorial editor John Santucci for more. Olivia, prosecutors say Ivanka Trump was directly involved in seeking a lower net worth requirement for a loan. She says she doesn't recall that. What do you make of that exchange?
Well, it was interesting because it's a bit of a theme of what we've seen from Ivanka on the stand today, which is that when she's asked about things from 2011, 2012, she says she really doesn't recall specific details going that far back. Even when shown some emails, she said, you know, I don't remember this email other than you showing it to me now. But significantly, Diane, they have sort of moved now, just now, into the financial statements of her father and the company, the ones that are at the heart of the case, the ones that the judge has now ruled were fraudulent. And Ivanka has done on the stand what her brothers did on the stand, which is to distance herself from those statements. And just to give you her exact words here, she said, I would assume my father had personal financial statements, but those were not something that I was privy to, and it was not something that I was involved in. So very clear from Ivanka on the stand just a few moments ago that she was not responsible, involved in, or privy to the financial statements at the heart of the case here, much like her brothers did.
John, what do you make of the differences in what we're seeing, the kind of mood in the courtroom today versus when Donald Trump Sr. was on the stand or when his sons were on the stand?
I think I should have placed a bet with you because we could have predicted this. I mean, this is classic Ivanka, soft-spoken, get in, get out, not make a show of it, right? Every element of the Trump children is an element of their father. They all have a characteristic. And for Ivanka, she is turning on the charm factor, right? A couple times there, according to Olivia and our team's reporting, she's been soft-spoken, she's smiled, she's nodded at the judge. She's done everything to keep the temperature calm. She knows basically this is a deal right now. She has to get in, close, and get out. She doesn't want anything to come back on her, and that's really where this case has gone, right? Because remember, she was a named defendant at one point. She successfully petitioned the Court of Appeals, said, hey, listen, I got nothing to do with the company. I wasn't there for the time that you're curious about with this trust when the boys were in power. Guess where I was? I was in Washington. I had nothing to do with this. So I think for her right now, keep the pace, keep the temperature nice and cool, let the pot simmer, get back on a plane to Florida.
Olivia, Ivanka was also shown this email where she told a potential lender that her father would send the most recent financial statement. What does that mean for the case? Why focus on that email?
Well, it's a bit of a contrast, Diane, because what the New York Attorney General's office is trying to do is say that she did know about financial statements. She was personally emailing financial statements when she was working on deals for the company. So it's a different contrast to the testimony she's given today, which is that she didn't really know anything about specific financial statements. She knew about them at a broad level, of course, but she didn't work with them. She didn't prepare them. She wasn't privy to them. So it's a bit of a difference. But again, what you brought up earlier, she's saying it was a long time ago. But I would also point out that they're not really sort of getting into those contrasts in her testimony. There have been only a few times where they've sought to challenge her and say, you really don't recall, things like that. But as John said, to the point of her staying calm, she's not taking the bait on any of those sort of moments. She is sticking with her sort of demeanor, which is calm, which is polite, which is just answering the question and not really giving more than she ever has to. So not giving in to the prosecutors when they're looking for sort of that bite.
John, you're nodding. Classic Ivanka.
I mean, classic Ivanka. Olivia hit it hook, line, and sinker. I mean, it's literally get in, get out, and be done.
All right, investigative reporter Olivia Rubin, ABC News executive editorial editor John Santucci. Thank you both.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.